Here I am again. Goodness, I don't know if I got this facing the right way. Oh well, anyways, we'll do our best. So, you can hear my babbling brook outside. It's not outside, it's actually in my bathroom here, my oasis, my place of relaxation and calm. So we're putting our hands in a lot of water these days, washing them up, cleaning them to make sure that we're nice and safe and sanitary. And so I would like to recommend to you to get the soap, a lavender soap scent, or if you can't do that, after you dry your hands, because mine are getting kind of chafed and sore myself, you could get a lavender cream. This is fantastic. Lavender is one of these flowering herbs that interact with the neurotransmitter of GABA in our brain. And it literally helps quiet the nervous system and gets us out of our sympathetic nervous system and gets us into a more sympathetic relaxation mode. For my clients, when I lay them down to give them one of those spinal flushes that I taught you the other day, I literally have this hanging in the cradle below, which is all filled with lavender, and I squeeze it. Squeeze, 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 before I start their flush, just to get them already smelling lavender and getting them to relax before I even touch them. So, yeah, when things have changed, everybody's a little bit anxious, everybody's a little bit more nervous, we're getting a little overwhelmed by going out into the shopping, seeing people with masks on. It's all a little bit overstimulating for the nervous system. I mean, even sitting down at your desk, and you're going and the phone is dinging or someone's texting, and you just honestly feel like you got just too many things flying at you all at once. It literally raises the blood pressure and gets us kind of almost hot flashing, right? So we take one of these great holds that I like to do is this nervous system balancer hold. Now, I've talked to you guys before about the oh my God hold, where you put your hand on the top of your forehead and you put it on the back of your head like this, and you take several deep breaths. And this one will instantly start to calm you down because you're holding these main neurovasculars that are all across your forehead, and you're literally, like I said, throwing the water, which you're holding this water point at the back, you're throwing water, onto the fire. Now maybe you don't want to be as conspicuous as this, in the middle of wherever you are. Maybe you just want to do something that's a little bit less invasive. You can even do this hold that I'm about to show you laying down in your bed. You take your third finger, your little middle finger here, and you take your left hand and you put one of those fingers right up into this PowerPoint notch, is what we call it in energy medicine. It's kind of like this little hollow that's right at the bottom of your head, right at the top of your spine. So you're taking a fire finger and you're putting it onto a water point, basically a point that is at that controls our bladder meridian, runs all the way down our spine, on either side of our spine, and this literally connects the two together. And then you take your other one and you put it at the back, right at the end of your tailbone, like so. And you can sit and take several deep breaths. You can do this lying on the bed. You can do this if you're sitting in a chair. And you're literally, you'll see that manual practitioners might actually even do this to their clients, where they've got one under that point at the top of their head and one at the bottom of their tailbone. And they will just hold them at the end of a treatment, simply to try and integrate, everything that's been going on, and to get their relaxation parasympathetic system to start to be in control. start to take control of their energies within their body. So another really great one I love to do is called triple warmer reactivity pose. Triple warmer is this guardian meridian that runs through our body, and it gets very agitated when it thinks it needs to keep us safe. And so of course right now we're all thinking that we need to stay safe, and so we're just a little bit more hyper vigilant. So this is a really great one to get that static, frenetic, hot energy off of us. And what you do is you take your thumb and you put it over top of your index fingernail like this. And then you take this little circles that I've made, and you bring them up to your temples, like so. And then you take these 3 fingers that are left over, and you put them to the over top of your forehead, and you place this all together. And I try to get my clients to think about when they take a breath in, and as they're slowly letting it out, I get them to imagine that their energy is literally running down their body like you're pouring liquid over top of you, and it's running down and off through your body, down through your feet into the floor. So let's take another deep breath in, and just imagine that as you let out, that it's taking the energy down past your hips, past your knees, past your feet, down through the floor and into the earth. One more time. Let's do it 3 times. 3 is the lucky charm. And we're letting that breath sink down our body, down through, down that spine, down that nervous system, down the back of our body, and down the back side of our legs, and down in through our feet into the floor. This is a great way to calm ourselves down. So now the final exercise, you know, when I get anxious, I get hot. Like I start to sweat. I get overwhelmed and I literally start heating up. So this exercise is called taking down the flame. So what we do is we put our fingers onto our thighs and we kind of spread them apart, and we imagine again that grounding feeling that I just got you to do in that last exercise where the energy is like rooting deep into the ground. And then we bring our hands up above us as we take a breath in, and we're going to join them above our head in this kind of triangle pose, like this. So as we raise them up above our head, we're going to get them into that triangle pose. And then as we let the breath out, we're going to make the sound of ha, but we're going to do it slowly. And as we do it, we're going to lower that this triangle pose to the top of our head. This is our crown chakra, right at the top, and we have neurovascular points, and when we touch this area, it will help to literally ignite calming our system down. So let's try that. Ready? We're going to do it together. And we get that triangle, and then we go. Now with the next in-breath, we're going to take our in-breath, and we're going to lower that triangle to the center of our eyebrows, which again is the beginning of the meridian, the bladder meridian, which governs our nervous system. So let's take it again with an in-breath, and as we let out, we go, and we drop it to the center of our eyebrows. Then we take another deep breath in, and we let that sound of, and we drop it to in between our breaths. This point is called the sea of tranquility. So another point that makes you think of water. And we take, we hold it there after we've let it out, and we take another breath in. And we lower it down to our belly button. And when we get to our belly button and we let out that, We're going to flip that triangle over. And we're going to take another deep breath in. And then we're going to take those hands down the legs and we're going to slowly let that sound as we imagine water running down our thighs, down our calf, shin fronts, and off our feet. And as we're bent over, we take another deep breath in. And as we slowly lift back up, we bring our hands back to our thighs with that sound of. So let's just do it again quickly without me telling you where to go. Just watch. So we're going to start with our hands on the thighs. And let out our breath so that we have that grounding feeling. And here we go. Ready? Take a breath in. Breath in. Breath in. See it tranquilly. Breath in. Belly button. Breath in. Down our legs. Breath in. And back up to our thighs. So there you go. I hope you're feeling calmer. There's 3 exercises for you to do. I'll make sure I write them down in the notes. If you've got any questions, make sure you give us a note and let us know, because I'll be happy to answer them. Go out and get yourself some lavender. Tomorrow, Rita will be back to her regular time with you guys. She's doing her first day of her Lasting Change Super Manifestors course. Krista will be next, and she will follow up Rita in her regular time and give you some fabulous food recipe and some knowledge so that you can kickstart some healthy habits. And then I'll be back to see you again after that. I'm doing remote sessions. Please comment if you've had one with me. They're going really well. If you go online, you can probably see how you can get one with me. Just book. They are fabulous. People are really loving them. And yeah, go out and buy some lavender, okay? Take care. Bye.